Peter Nwachukwu, the husband of late gospel singer Osinachi, have finally been sentenced to death by hanging. What happened in that courtroom shocked the whole nation to its core. Justice finally knocked on the door of Peter Nwachukwu, the man many say silenced the voice of one of the Nigerian's most gifted gospel singer, Osinachi Nwachukwu. On Monday, Justice Wonsu Iheme of the FCT High Court, Wuse Zone 2, gave a verdict that had people in tears. Death by hanging. But how did we get here? That is the question. Why did this talented woman die in such a painful way? And what did Peter do that led to this final judgment? Today, I am taking you into the full story, from love to pain, from gospel to tragedy. Stay with me to the end, because this one is a story that will break your heart and touch your soul. And if you are coming across my video for the first time, please do well to subscribe. If this story touches you, do not forget to like, comment and share. Turn on the notification bell to always receive our videos whenever I drop. Let's start from the beginning. Osinachi Nwachukwu wasn't just a gospel artist. She was a voice of heaven on earth. You could feel everything that she says. You could feel her voice. She gained massive recognition with the song Ekuweme. Ekuweme touched a lot of souls out there. A song that still gives people goosebumps till today. She ministered healing, deliverance, and comfort. Her voice, her worship, her passion for God is unmatched. But while the world heard her voice on stage, behind closed doors, she was crying, she was bleeding, she was suffering. Osinachi and Peter Nwachukwu were seen together at church programs, at concerts, even at family functions. Many thought they were the perfect Christian couple, but there were whispers, whispers of control, whispers of manipulation, whispers of violence. According to friends and family, according to church members, according to the kids, Osinachi was silently dying inside that marriage. He controlled her bookings. Peter controlled everything about her. He controlled her bookings. He decided when she could sing and who she could sing with. She wasn't allowed to talk freely to friends or family. Even when she was in pain, she could cover up and smile for the camera. And whenever you tell her to speak up, she would say God is in control. But behind that smile was deep sorrow. That was the day Nigeria woke up to the unthinkable. Osinachi was gone. The story that she had been sick for months. But her family quickly shut down the lies. They said she was killed slowly and silently by years of domestic violence. She was beaten, she was humiliated. Even while sick, she was denied of proper treatment. Her twin sister and close friends spoke up. The world began to pay attention. Suddenly, people were asking, where was the church? Why didn't anyone intervene? It was too late. By then, Osinachi is gone. Nigerians took to the streets, to social media, justice for Osinachi. Everybody was crying, and it became a cry for heard across the nations. People were angry. Pastors spoke out. Celebrities wept. Even the government stepped in. Peter Nwachukwu was arrested. He denied every single thing. He said she was sick. He claimed innocence. But testimonies started rolling in. Her children, her neighbors, band members, families, everybody around her. And it became clear. This wasn't just sickness, it was abuse. Mental abuse, emotional, physically abused. The trial started in 2022. Peter was charged under Section 104 and 379 of the Penal Court Act, which carries the death penalty. The court listened to multiple witnesses. Doctors confirmed injuries inconsistent with natural illness. Her children testified they saw their mother beaten and choked and kicked by their father. And one of her children said, my daddy used to beat my mommy and tell her she's not going to make heaven. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that level of wickedness? The defense tried to twist the story. They brought in their own medical experts, but the damage has been done. Too many voices, too many scars, too much pain. And on April 29, 2025, the gavel fell. Justice Wonsu Iheme didn't just deliver a judgment, she delivered closure. She found Peter guilty of culpable homicide and punishable by death. Her words were strong. This court finds the defendant guilty of intentionally causing death of his wife. Osinachi Nwachukwu, the punishment is death by hanging. The courtroom went silent. Tears flowed. Some said justice had finally been served. Others said no amount of punishment can bring Osinachi back. And people have been asking, why did it take this long? The news exploded across social media. People celebrated justice. Others were still heartbroken. Churches held vigils. Gospel artists paid tribute. Parents used the story to teach their daughters and sons about red flags in relationships. Osinachi's children are still trying to heal. The twins are growing up without their mother, but they now have hope that her death wasn't in vain. Let's talk, my people. How many more women are suffering in silence today? How many are covering up in abuse with the makeup and smile? Osinachi stayed. Some say it was because of religion, others say it was because of fear. But her story must be a woken up call. Abuse is not love. Control is not godliness. Silent kills. Silence is not holy. Whether you are a man or woman, if you are in a toxic relationship, please speak out. Do not wait until it is late. The court has spoken. Peter Nwachukwu will pay for his crime. But can we truly move on? What about the children? Who will carry Osinachi's legacy? She left us with songs, but also a message. Never ignore the pain behind the praise. As a nation, we must do better. As a people, we must protect the vulnerable. As a church, we must stop hiding behind religion. Please, we should. This is not just about one woman, it is about many. My dear sisters, my dear strong brothers, please hear this from my heart. You are not alone. You are not worthless. You are not stuck. No man or woman deserves to be bruised emotionally, mentally, or physically in the name of love. Love should lift you, not to leave you broken. Love should protect you, not to destroy you. Marriage is a partnership, not a prison. To every enduring silent pain, to every woman enduring silent pain, to every man silently suffering abuse, please, I urge you all to speak out and reach out. There is help. There is hope. There is healing. Do not let shame and fear silence you. Do not let what will people say hold you in bondage. Your life matters. Your story is not over. You are strong for walking away. You are brave for telling the truth. You are worthy of real and peaceful love. For every Osinachi, may there be thousands who choose to live early and live fully. You are loved. You are seen. You are enough. For the ones that use their children as an excuse, my sister, my brother, before you say I will endure it for the sake of my children, please pause and think again. Your children don't just need you alive. They need you whole. They need you safe. They are watching. They are learning. For every slap, for every insult, every scream, you may think they are too young to understand, but little hearts are recording everything. Osinachi's children didn't just lose their mother. They lost their safe space. They lost their comfort. They lost their light. Imagine those twins growing up without a mother's hug, without her sibling, without a father, without her mother singing lullabies at night, without her encouragement when life gets tough. Is that really the sacrifice we want to make? To stay and suffer and also leave them motherless or fatherless? No child wants to be raised by people explaining your mom stayed because of you. What your children truly want is for their parents to be present, healthy and full of love. So if you're in a toxic relationship, a dangerous relationship, living is not weakness. It is protection. You are not just saving yourself, you are saving your children's future. Let your children grow and say, my mom was brave. She left. She chose life. Or my dad walked away from pain and that gave me peace. Do not let your children carry the trauma of what you endured in silence. Speak up and step out. Choose life for you and for them. So my people, thank you for staying with me through this emotional journey. Osinachi's story is heavy, but it must be told. Let's honor her memory by spreading this message. Share this video. Talk about it. Save a life. And if you or someone you know is going through abuse, please seek help. Osinachi sang Ekwueme. Let's make her voice continue to echo, not just in worship but in justice. Till we meet again, stay safe, stay strong, and stay free. Remember, speak up. Silent kills. Bye.